So
I'm the
you'll do it
biggest
justice.
dork. I'm the biggest card dork. And let me preface that. I'm the biggest card dork in the industry. No one loves cards more than I do. So.
Card Club. A lot of people have been wondering about this new location that we're in right now. They want to know when we're going to be here, what we're going to do. I'm also curious, so we can dive into all these questions that people have been asking on our social media. Does that sound good to you?
Fire away.
So around a rough time frame, when do you expect the store to officially open?
We were hoping to be in by now, like been here for like a month or two. The city of Burbank just took forever with their plans and permits and just everything. We finally got the go-ahead to start the construction. I'm not going to give a hard set date, but I would imagine sometime, hopefully April, is when we'd be looking to open this. It's a tremendous amount of work. We just have a shell right now, so it's a huge construction project and a huge project just to bring everything over and get it set.
Would we have kind of a grand opening? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'd have some kind of grand opening. I think it would be a pretty massive event.
What would be new with this location versus the old one? What can we expect that's super exciting and new?
I think it's gonna be a totally different kind of store. I'm not building a card shop, Sammy. I'm building a card show. That is literally 7 days a week. That's going to take on all the different attributes of why you would go to a card show. Whether it's having corporate sponsors within the store with marketing opportunities like they have at a card show, whether it's having massive systems where you can put your hands on cards and go through things for hours, whether it's just rows and rows of product. We're gonna merge the physical and virtual worlds because so many people come in and they're looking for a certain player's card and maybe it's Brock Lopez. It could be like anybody, right? We don't have his cards in the showcases. I don't have a section, but I might have 312 different cards of his in the warehouse. Now all of a sudden it's in one building where we can take you to a kiosk, you type in Brook Lopez there and boom. All 318 cards come up. Click, 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 purchase, pull it while you wait.
Do you think that'll create some community or will people hang out here? What's that vibe gonna be in the store?
We're building the best card show for singles in the country. We'll dwarf what you see at the National with the singles and organization that we'll have on the floor. I'm building a 1 million card system where every card is a quarter and it'll go from the 70s to 2024. So you'll be able to sit there and literally grab a box of 78 baseball, sit down at the table, they're a quarter a card. Put your headphones in, enjoy yourself. There'll be no base commons in there. It'll be nothing but inserts, parallels, prospects, rookies. Go through and, oh my God, this guy got hot, it's a quarter. It's literally gonna be, it's the most staggering inventory of cards. People will not want to leave. To me, that's what the hobby is. The hobby is going through a box of cards and not knowing what that next card is. And we buy so much stuff where it's like, I can't consume all of it. I've already got so many 24 Topps Chrome refractors. I got plenty for my regular inventory. Now they're coming in, they're going into the quarter section. So that's a mind blower. We're also building a player section. Baseball alone will have 110 different names. It'll be for baseball, basketball, football. You're looking for Bill Russell basketball cards, they're $1. Here's a double shoe. It'll be double shoes by player. Everything will be sleeved. Everything's a flat $1.
Well, we have movement going on right now. We have construction, so if that gives anyone some peace of mind on what's going on here, we are really on the move.
Yeah, we've got the painters in right now. Now that we're fully set with the city, we'll be able to get the major construction started. But yeah, again, this is an old Rite Aid, so you can imagine kind of how old school the building looked. It needed to be completely gutted. It needs to be completely painted, new electrical grids, everything. So yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of construction over the next 2 months.
Getting in tip-top shape.
Tip-top shape.
Yeah, I love it. Will the store hours change once we move here?
Yeah, there's gonna be changes. This is kind of a blank canvas physically, and it's gonna be like a blank canvas and just how we kind of run the business as well. We will be changing our store hours. They will be 10 to 6 instead of 11 to 7. Ryan, myself, and my father are kind of all on, and most importantly, the card mother. She's
on board.
she's the one that really is on board with that.
Oh,
so
I could imagine.
I think we'll be going to 10 to 6 Monday through Friday, and I think we're still 10 to 6 on Saturday, and probably 11 to 4 on Sunday still.
Okay. So how will the parking situation change with this new spot?
The parking will be legendary. We have one of the biggest parking lots for a sole business in the entire city of Burbank. There is 71 parking spots out there. 71.
71.
71.
That's, like 10
That's a
times.
lot more than the 6 or 7 up front that we have
10
right
times the
now.
amount.
So not only will we have parking, but we're also going to have an event space because, in my opinion anyways, that parking lot is an extension of the physical building. Whether it's a trade day where we just put tables out there and let people do their thing, whether it's a card show, that's something that's being discussed internally, where people will be able to buy tables and be able to set up outside. Whether it's food trucks, we can do that on a regular basis. Really, there's no limits to what we can do with the space that big out there.
Will there be any more focus on TCG or gaming at this new spot?
Well, TCG is one of the main reasons we're moving, is that we need a tremendous amount of space for TCG plans that we have. We have you on board now. We have Jonah, who's really good with TCG as well. Yeah, we just plan on making TCG a much bigger mix in our store than it is right now. It takes space.
Yes.
And we plan on at least 5xing the amount of product from TCG that we have in the store. When you look at the shop right now and what it looks like, just get that out of your mind. That's what that store looked like. This one's being totally rethought on what I think the next generation of shops should look like, and just bringing back the hobby. Because people talk hobby all the time, and I really don't think they know actually what they're talking about when they speak hobby. It's not just breaking and fractionalized gambling and making everything about odds and hits and bounties and all that. I want to create a space where people want to collect things, build collections, and be able to help people do that. I think that's one of the big purposes of this. And don't get me wrong, we're going to have crazy, stupid, high-end things that Ryan are buying and all that, but we also want to cater to everybody's budget. And the vast majority of the things on the showroom floor won't be online. All these quarter cards, I plan on about 400 4-row boxes in this section. None of those cards are online. In my mind, I totally see it. And I know we've been delayed with the rollout of the building, but it's given us more time to really dial in how I want this to look. I promise you, it'll be worth the wait.
Will there be any photo ops or art in the new spot? I know we have some things on deck.
Yeah, we're really looking to do some cool things with our corporate partners. We have a marketing deck where they'll have opportunities to work with us to promote their brands and to get people familiar with what this company provides, whether it's grading companies, anybody that would normally set up at the West Coast Card Show that want to reach the general public, we're going to have that available for them here, whether it's marketing opportunities outside the building, inside the building, an office where they can work out of and have special events, marketing opportunities through television screens where we can have their promos running. That's exciting to us. So that's something that I think changes the game entirely. We've been talking to some of the biggest corporates in the industry, and they're super excited about the opportunities that we're going to be providing them here. So that's really cool. As far as artwork, murals, things of that nature, there's things in play
in the
there.
work with some players that everyone will be pretty excited about as well.
Yeah, we've been working with reps for Brian Scalabrine. No,
Wait,
I'm just kidding. You're like, who? But no, we're working on things to drive traffic here, that people that might not necessarily be sports card collectors, we want to have branding and marketing where they don't need to be sports card collectors. They just got to be sports fans, where people are going to drive by, stop and go, ooh, what's that?
Why did you choose this specific location for the new spot?
We started looking about a year ago as we realized we were already outgrowing the building that we seemingly just moved into, and our realtor brought this place up, and I'm like, oh, hell no. And that was it, it was done. We just kept moving on because we knew the size, we knew the expense, and there was just no way. And then we started kind of rethinking it over. The parking lot has a value that is huge. And the fact that it's located across the street from Porto's, which is the most high traffic restaurant in the city, all of a sudden I'm like, Hollywood Way, studios that way, airport that way, tremendous traffic, frontage from all three sides, and I'm like, that's worth X. So all of a sudden this number that's way up there that I'm like, there's no way in hell, all of a sudden it starts getting closer. I'm like, talking to my father, talking to Ryan, I'm like, this might actually work.
What are you most excited for in the new space?
I think it's nice having all my employees in one place, but I think what's going to be the legacy of this building and the brand and everything else is collecting. Building collections, people that can put their hands on cards, which I think has just been forgotten about. And just exposing people to the fact that there's more than just ripping products and breaks and flipping and all this sexy stuff. At the end of the day, it's about the cards. And we're gonna have that. You're gonna be able to buy $5 slabs, and you're gonna be able to buy stupid high-end boxes, but you're also gonna be able to spend $20 and you're gonna spend an hour doing it, and you're gonna get home and you're gonna open that box that you got and go, that was amazing, I can't wait to go back. And to me, that's the gold right there, is putting your hands on cards at a price point where everybody can partake.
What's your long-term vision for the new expansion?
Well, it's tough to have a long-term vision when we keep moving so quickly. I thought the other place was like our forever 10, 20-year home.
Right.
And here we are 3.5, 4 years later going, we're moving again. So, there's still the Kmart available up on the hill. So, we're not going to...
Spirit Halloween, yeah.
Yeah, well, Spirit Halloween, maybe we'll just pop up as Burbank Sportscards up there. But I think this is as close to a forever home as we're going to have. And long term, I just want to build a community. Long term, I want to have card shows. Long term, I want to have trade days, kids events. Long term, I'm going to want this to be the space where kids that are coming today will bring their kids in 15 years. God, this place is huge, huge, huge.
You literally echoed a little bit.
I think I did. We've done a lot of yapping. How about some showing? How about I walk you around, kind of give you some ideas of what we're thinking things are going to look like? You up for that?
I'm down. Let's do it.
Let's go. So, you see all this parking over here, hon?
Yeah, dude.
See all that parking over there?
So much space.
And you see all that parking up front?
Oh my God.
It's all Burbank Sportscards parking.
Oh my God.
We're super excited. So you can see the kinds of events that we can have. Now you can see the building's huge, which means we have a lot of outside walls.
Oh yeah.
We're hoping to put together something really cool that the community and the hobby can kind of get excited about. And then again, we'll have some branding opportunities for folks in the industry where you want to get your brand out a little bit. We'll have some opportunities for that as well. So that's pretty cool. Inside's even cooler.
Oh, I bet.
Follow me, kiddo.
See it.
Let's check it out. City of Burbank has finally given us permission to do our thing.
Right.
So let me just kind of give you an idea what we're thinking it's going to look like.
Let's do it.
So TCG, I believe, is what we're looking at over here. This entire wall, as we work our way down, is going to be product. And the building's about 14,300 feet.
Jeez.
Approximately, I think, 7,500 to 7,800 feet of that is going to be retail's floor space. So I think this is kind of the line here. So if you can imagine, everything here going forward will be the retail store.
My God, it's a lot of space.
It's a lot of space. I think we'll have triple the space for product for board feet that we have right now. We got to bring about 20 million cards over here, which is going to just royally suck.
Yeah.
Bringing the showroom over is the easy part. It's bringing the warehouse over. But there's going to be open spaces. You're not going to feel crammed and have stuff jammed. It's going to be a ton of stuff, but it's going to be clean, organized.
Yeah.
But most importantly, You want to just kind of be a kid, lose yourself in an experience that you go shopping and it's like, I'm shopping for clothes. You know what? I need clothes. That's great. Food, it's the same way. It's needs, but this is more of a passion thing. This is wants. This is, I want to spend time here because I want to spend time. It's not a chore.
Right, it is.
Because again, the hobby's misunderstood. It's not some bro on a live stream, you know, taking all your money and just you're getting nothing out of it and you feel horrible. That's not the hobby. The hobby is sitting down, going through cards, going, I remember him. Oh my God, I always wanted that card. Or, oh my God, that finishes a set. Oh my God, this prospect, I've been hearing about him. And it's a quarter, and it's just like, oh my God, I can't wait to see that excitement.
Yeah.
So I'm hung up on that, even though we're gonna be doing things at a scale never imagined before. But it's just, sometimes it's the littlest things that gets me the most excited.
But that's what makes it great, because you love this as much as everyone else does. So
I'm the
you'll do it
biggest
justice.
dork. I'm the biggest card dork. Let me preface that. I'm the biggest card dork in the industry. No one loves cards more than I do. So I'm excited to be able to share the vision of what myself, Ryan, my dad, that we all have, you know, with everybody. And will it be done tomorrow? No. Will we fast track it where it's not the way we want it? No. It's going to be done the right way. So you can kind of see what it looks like right now. And it looked a lot worse before. You know what was over here before?
What was over here?
20 coolers. Remember, it was a Rite Aid.
Refrigerator.
So you could have got your eggs here, you could have got your Coors Light.
You could put energy drinks in there.
You could, yeah, it was just literally coolers. You know what was back there?
What was back there?
That was a pharmacy.
Oh my God.
Remember, this was a fully functioning Rite Aid.
That's really funny. Good work, Card Father.
This is going to be awesome, Card. Come here, sweetheart. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, this is for you. This is for Ryan. This is the family. This is hopefully the legacy of the family is, you know, just sports cards. Love you.
Love you too.
We're good together.
Crazy. We do well.
Yeah.
We're good TV.
Yeah, we are good TV.